Hey, Stars Live. Hey, Lazy Editor. How's it going? Your boss's name is Robert Monroe. You enjoy my presence 10 times more. Aw. Thanks. But your boss has to be kind of cool, right? You're finding the exercise is so boring repeating it every day? Think about what you're leading towards. Use the exercises to do cool things. It's Monday. We're having a good time. Let Down? I believe that's a song, right? And Wednesday, you're going to go to a music school? Cool. That sounds good. Mark Zuckerberg, I know, Chad. Isn't it so weird? The 5-finger exercises? Yeah, so think about what they're getting you to. And also think about how you could use the exercises to improvise and how to make stuff up. Give them some real world meaning. Who is Mark? Who is Mark? That's the real question. Bohemian Rhapsody, please. Hi, Aishalin. Dreamy version. Yeah, I can play an original. An original of Bohemian? Okay, we can do that. Here we go. Let's do it. Seven Nation Army? We'll do that next. How about that? Thoughts on Simply Piano? Supplement? Fantastic. As a main way of learning? Terrible. You're here for another love? We got 16 people in here and only 4 likes. We can up those likes. Hey, Yethu, how's it going? You remember me? Good. There There we go. We just shot up to 11 likes. That's better. You remember when I had 1K views? I was a cool guy. No longer, right? You got a boyfriend? Cool. You're the opposite of sane? Oh, okay. Cool. This is in the key of E minor. Somebody help out Chad what song this is. Have I seen Arcane? Like one episode. Yes, it's Seven Nation Army. How did I learn the piano? By a teacher. Golden Brown? We can do Golden Brown. $27 people, 14 likes. We need to get up those likes. You play the piano? Awesome. Hey, songs. No problem. Yep, it was Chad. Skyfall? We can do that. Thank you, lazy editor. Yeah, we can do Excess and Us. You do animations? Awesome. Let's do some Skyfall. You won an animation certificate yesterday? Cool. Up to 44 people in here. We need more than 17 likes. We can do this, guys. Thank you. You love the sloth? Awesome. Amazing keyboard I play? Appreciate that. Up to 53. Awesome. Let's get some more likes in here. What do you guys want to hear? When we get to 50 likes. What should we play? I'm going to play an original right now called Excess in Us. This original is up on Apple Music, Spotify, all the places. Here we go. Caught up in compassion, having none at all. Such a small price to pay. You have 5 sleeping dogs and an orange cat? Okay. Do a poll? Okay, we'll do a poll after this. Thinking of others after myself. Such a small price to pay. Is going 4 octaves good, or is it better to stick to 2? Different reasons. When it's time. I got a whole band version of this up on Spotify and Apple Music, by the way. I'll be over soon, under a pale moon. My name is Access. You can't get rid of me, under a pale moon. Oh, I appreciate this. This is an original Rut Tut Tut. When it's time. I'll take what's mine. And give you yours. right, we'll do a long version of whatever. Let's make a poll. How do I make a poll here? Let's go like this. We'll do it like this. We'll create a poll. 50 like song. We'll do Titanic song. We'll do Take on Me. We could have Claire de Lune as an option. Bohemian Rhapsody we already did. How about La Bamba? There we go. Boom, we got a poll for 50 likes. Can I play this ragtime style? I mean, we could. Falling down? Sure, we'll do that. As I play, guys, you guys need to like, so we actually can get there. Bohemian, here's the solo. I appreciate you, Shadow Amber. Can I play Piano Man? What, this thing? How long have I been playing the piano? 28 years. Well, it's going on 29 in a second. Actually, I guess it is 29. Well done for the 25K. Appreciate it, Zach. Play the GTA San Andreas theme. Let me look it up, but we can do it. Here's the GTA San Andreas, at least the main theme. Oh. Something like that. Liebstrom, we can do that. What am I doing? I am playing chess right now. You're off of school because it's like a blizzard out? Cool. Awesome. Up to 65 people in here. Awesome. Very, very cool. Titanic. Play Nightmare. Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare Before Christmas. What? Bohemian? We already did some Bohemian. What's all the Bohemian love? Caribbean Blue? Sure, let's get Caribbean Blue up. Caribbean Blue. Romance Dawn. Any good at any Queen songs? Nope, terrible at all Queen songs. Every single one. Horrible. Okay, that's a lot easier to read. That's a very interesting song. Golden Brown. Here's a little bit more Golden Brown. FNAF? What FNAF you want to hear? There's multiple FNAF themes. You're good and inspiring. You're 11 and still making my day. Oh, good. I'm glad. Going golden. Are we going up? It's our moment. If you don't want to take on me, vote. What's a blues minor scale? Yeah, we can talk about that. Runaway? So blues minor scale. How are you? You just subbed? Oh, appreciate you, thank you. FNAF 4 song, we can do that. A blues minor scale is when, basically when you take a pentatonic scale. So have a blues pentatonic, a pentatonic scale, minor pentatonic scale. So A, C, D, E, G, A, which is 1, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 7, 1, right? And then blues is you just add in the blue note. That's generally what people call it. So for example, Piano Man, this part. That is using the blues minor scale. What is church piano? Depends on the context. Are you talking charismatic or are you talking Christian contemporary? They're very, very different. Here's I Got No Time. Which is FNAF 4. Guys, you just learned new about piano? Good, that's great. Stop, you asked first. Yeah, I just do whatever order I feel like doing. So if you're hoping that I play your song because you asked first, I've got news for you. That first doesn't exist in this world. Let's take a second and chat with the people. I'm going to read out some names. I'm going to read out some questions. We got 33 likes. Let's get up to 50, all right? Shadow, you like the FNAF? Hey, Taylor Reese, how's it going? Good morning, sir. Appreciate that. Hey, Hassan, how's it going? Chris Graham, Lola, how's it going? Sweet Death from Evangelion, right? Evangelion? You're leaving then? Okay. I mean, I'm happy to play Levels by Avicii. You know, you just have to be patient. Here's Levels right now. Something like that. You're back? Okay. Could you play My Song by Emilio Piano? We certainly in a bit. Number blocks. Guys, it's kind of ridiculous. We've been hovering around 40 to 70 and not been doing like anything. All right? In terms of likes, okay? We're still sitting at 34 likes. We could get a lot more. All right. Fit Girl. Thanks so much, by the way, for being such a supporter of the channel. Been around for a while. I'm practicing 7th chords in all inversions. My teacher wants me to be able to do it at 90 BPM. Did you have to do this? This exact very thing did my teacher tell me to do. Very close to it. I definitely did, let's see. Let me think through. Are you talking about arpeggios? Or are you talking about arpeggios, or are you talking about broken chord like this? Do you plan to go on the piano career? I am 36-year-old, dude. Oh, as blocks? Yeah. Yes, I've definitely done this before. It's a fantastic exercise. You got a good teacher. How old am I? I'm 36. Stuck inside. Can I play Marriage d'Amour? Chords, not arpeggios? Well, I mean, all of them are good. All of them are good. Okay, it's boring? Yes. Exercises are boring, but you need to understand what you're trying to achieve, okay? What are you trying to get? What is the goal? If you could get really, really good at knowing where all those chords are, then you can play whatever you want. So the chords are really, really helpful. Seven Nation Army. Thanks for the super chat, by the way. But yeah, probably tells you that you got a good teacher. How am I so good at piano? Practice. All right, sweater weather. If you're clever, you can come up with exercises that are a little bit more musical and fun. Yes, to some extent. There are some boring exercises that are pretty important to do no matter what. The weather in the United States, like literally the entire United States besides the West Coast, is like blizzard ridiculous. What speakers do I use? Right now, I'm not using any speakers. Yes, Master of Puppets sounds really weird on it. And keep asking for a lot. What, this thing? Moonlight Sonata. What's that book behind me? I've got a few. I've got Attack on Titan. I got My Hero Academia. I've got Death Note hiding behind here. Yeah, didn't it snow in Texas? Would you rather have built-in speakers or separate speakers? I used to think that by definition, if a keyboard had built-in speakers, it was a horrible keyboard. But this keyboard actually changed my mind on that, and I think in general these days that's not entirely true anymore. At what age did I start taking piano seriously? I began around 2 years ago. I've been playing for around 8 years. Also, how long do you practice every day? I started taking piano probably very seriously around 11, I'd say, 10 or 11. But I mean, I played it a lot before then. On the way to work in the ER, well, God bless you, that's crazy, but good. It's snowing in Texas, school is canceled for the whole week. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it in Texas. The big difference is in the Midwest, it's flat. So you don't need as much help getting around. Guys, we're 11 likes still away from this 50 likes thing. This is crazy. The way that Love is Blue by Paul Mario, oh man, that's hilarious. That's like my mother-in-law's favorite song. There's ice all over your front yard. Nice. Third movement that everybody likes, but you think is the worst song. Just kidding. Yeah, I'm in the Midwest. I am in the Midwest. Here we go. was your main piano as a kid? My parents got a Rippin pretty early on, which is a Dutch brand piano. Kind of wild. Michael Jackson? Probably Heavy Snow in Ohio too. Yeah, I'd believe it. Of course, Mr. Strain. I'm having a good time. Tango? What tango? Play safe and sound? Okay. Oh, from the Civil Wars. Taylor Swift featuring the Civil Wars. There you go, Another Love. How long did I practice when I started taking it seriously? Probably 3 hours to begin with. And then by the time I was going to college, I was, it almost does sound like the Pink Pony Club. Mr. Strain, Mr. Strain, what I would say, instead of me giving your YouTube channel a shout out, why don't you join the Discord? I'll give you some advice in general about YouTube. JoJo's. Yes, there is a Discord. Let me look up Mr. Sandman. I always try to think of that one by ear. It's hard to think by ear because it's so many different changes. Okay, we can fix that. It says expired. We can fix that. Hold on. Let's see. I need to customize the channel. We're gonna fix this right now. It's so weird that it says expired because I'm pretty sure I fixed it so that it was a never expiring link, but that's fine. Maybe I didn't. All right, now it's technically a new link. 50 likes is done? Good. All right, from the start, what? Good, thanks. I appreciate your air conditioner. I love that you always are asking the musical questions. Okay, all right, Take On Me and Titanic song tied. So we're gonna do a little bit of both. The Discord, the link won't work. So here's the thing with Discord on mobile. You may have to copy the link and then paste it into a browser instead of trying to click on the link. YouTube does not like direct links because they're sure that people are trying to scam you. Isn't this wild? We have 51 likes, 82 people voted in the poll. That's how something happened with YouTube where people do not like liking anymore. How many keys? This one is 88. hard to play Runaway on as a beginner. Actually, that's a really good, easy, like gimmicky song to learn because you could learn Runaway with no understanding of how to play the piano. Um, from a different ID? I don't think so. What's my personal opinion on Polymeter? I think it's awesome. We can do that at some point in Minpen. We're going to do Enchanted, Taylor Swift. Happy birthday, Yazan. Happy birthday, Yazan. Claire de Lune. All right, we're going to do a little bit of two different things. Here's Enchanted. What are you doing, Scott? You're being just a little bit weird. Do I have a goal of becoming a world famous pianist? I have a goal of feeding my family. That's my main goal. Yeah, if he... Okay, alright. Scott, I'm sorry. You're out. See you later. Hang on. Alright. Okay, alright. Back to Claire de Lune. Tears of the Kingdom. We could do some Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, that was giving me weird energy. Scott was giving me definitely weird energy. Can you give examples of what you don't do when accompanying a singer and do when you're accompanying a singer? Yeah. Why people can't talk to each other? I don't think that's the problem. The part is how's it played? One note at each other. It's more constantly bringing up age, especially young ages, is not great on the internet. Do you have a favorite singer or pianist? I really like Jeff Buckley. Jeff Buckley's really, really good. Michelle Camillo is very, very good as well. There's a million. I know. I would agree, Alfie. We very rarely do. Haven't seen a piano in very good in Marketplace. It's a Furyk, but the only close that are either on 27 CM. Take the risk, or should I just go there? You should always test. Yes. Yes, Chrissy. Yes. You figured out how to play a big shot? That's great. Congratulations, 25K. Thanks. You're just a dude who plays classical music? Same. Same. Yeah, we can do Death by Glamour. Shape of My Heart? We can do that. Yes, especially if you like classical. If you like classical, you definitely do. What's kind of the most unpiano-like song you can play on the piano? A Million. You suffer. What's the most unpiano-like song I can play on the piano? I love playing Nirvana on the piano. I need an easy friend, I do. Think you fit this shoe, I do, but you have a clue. I like playing Nirvana on the piano. Nirvana doesn't really fit the piano. Do I know Cat's Eye? I've heard people ask me to play Cat's Eye. What are the key factors in becoming a good piano player? A lot of practice for sure. Should you sight read? You learn by ear? If you want to learn classical, yes. Do any Bach songs? With proper Baroque pitch. I'm not going to retune my keyboard. I technically can, but I'm going to screw something up if I do that. I would start learning, Jace, just a little bit every day. Don't do a lot, just a little bit. You'll be surprised at how far you get if you just do a little bit. If you like classical, you should do that. What's your thoughts on glissandos? Mine are just pain. Glissandos are a very cool technique. What's your thoughts on double glissandos? How am I doing that? 2 fingers. Do you have any tips for fast scales? Yes. So practice your scales as chunks. And then instead of exaggerating the crossover, drop your fingers. So instead of doing a lot of this, just drop your fingers down. Practice with a metronome too. She will be loved. Chord glissando? Sure. You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You took my will, but what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Goodness gracious. A strange question. How do I learn new songs? I can sight read and learn by ear, but always end up just playing the theme of a song how I want after a while. Here's the, it's exposure. It's exposure, okay? So here's the thing. At this point in my life, I have learned so much music. It's pretty easy for me to learn new music, but that wasn't always the case. But you have to constantly put yourself in a situation where you're exposed to new music. If you're not exposed to new music, then you're not going to be able to. You're not going to get. You're not going to get into new music. I guess that would be the way to say it. So Jace, let me talk specifically to you because you've been in the channel a lot. I want to help you out. I would say stick with your strengths and keep learning from your strengths, but have a little time every day where you're working on the stuff that you're not as good at. So the sight reading, the scales, and I'm gonna just say right now, not today, not a week from now, 2 weeks to a month from now, it's going to pay absolute dividends, okay? You're going to be like, whoa, I can do so much more, so much faster than I could before. So that is what I would say. Thanks, Dexter. I am actually going to get rolling right now. I know it was a short one today. It was only like 42 minutes, but I started later and I got to get going. I've never used Tonic. Never used Tonic. But join us again tomorrow. We'll do a live stream tomorrow, most likely. Like, subscribe, all that lovely business. Channel's going to keep growing. Peace out, everybody. Thanks so much. Bye.